So one of the major focuses of the North Plains Groundwater District's Water Conservation Center is figuring out the interplay in a corn-cotton rotation. And we're doing that with dramatically reduced till. Where we're standing at now is our west field, which in 2018 was high production corn. And what we've got now in 2019 is our cotton. And so if you were to look down the row, obviously you can see we offset. This is all 30-inch spacing, so we offset 15 inches with the planter. But you can see the clear line of where last year's corn was, the clear line where this was strip tilled, and then where it was planted into. Some important notes about this. This was planted on the 7th of May, and by that point in time we still hadn't had enough degradation of the corn, and we had enough moisture that in order for us to plant this right, this field was actually strip tilled twice. It was strip tilled originally to apply a little bit of 1034-0. Then when it came back and was strip tilled the day of planting on the 7th of May and followed immediately with the planter. We had to do that in order to get the seed into the ground. You can see that just with this much cover and with this much standing stalk, it'd be very difficult to get a good, reliable seed to soil contact. Those operations are not always planned, but this year had to happen. And that's the way that this cotton in this particular rotation was sown. So we're in the 2019 SDI corn plot here at the Water Conservation Center. And things that I want to point out in this particular case is some indication of our plant rotation. This has been a corn-cotton rotation for multiple years, and you see the evidences of it. Here's our cotton stalks. Here's 2 years ago corn. We've got a lot of stubble on the surface, and I think this is highly beneficial. These fields have received compost, and we're working to build the organic matter up in the process as well as preserve the soils. A couple of points to make though. These are relatively new operational procedures, mostly because we've got pressurized irrigation here. If we think back 20 years when pivots were just coming on, tillage was going to be mandatory in order to do a pre-pivot operation. Now with drip, we can certainly get by in dramatically reduced or no-till operations. This particular field was a strip till field. Stan Spain, who's the planter here, that's the program he likes. It's very effective. He leaves plenty of residue. The benefit with him strip tilling as well is he gets a chance to apply some pre-season fertilizer and take advantage of that tractor pass. Ultimately, we need to have a crop here that's successful and reliable, and that's one of the processes that's proven out to work really well here. The combination of a lot of residue, high organic matter, at least as high as we can in these generally mineral soils, and then using a minimum till practice and minimum till planting to establish this corn crop.